What's going on YouTube? This is going to be just a quick video on the 8.05 patch notes that are expected to release on Monday, November 5th, 15th. So literally tomorrow from the date of recording. This is a kind of a quick one, but I guess it is kind of an announcement video as well for myself. So Superstar Cup, it's going to be basically just an influencer cup, and me and Lisk are going to be partaking in it. So I know everybody in my chat keeps asking me why I don't play in tournaments. This is going to be my return to tournaments on stream. So me and Lisk will be taking part. I hope we do well. Me and Lisk haven't really played much together, if I'm being honest. So it might take a little bit of growing pains, etc. But I think we have a good chance because, you know, compared to even I think the best one on this list and like the best people on this list for the influencers, I think me and or Lisk are better than them. And then compared to like a lot of the pros, I think me and Lisk have played plenty of games with them. But we'll see how it goes. I will be streaming it though as well with delay, most likely. But on to the rest of the patch notes. So wave bars. Wave bars I think are going to be really neat to showcase like when you've got sent, etc. I'm just kind of looking at this, see what upcoming waves are, check the wave info. Then you don't have to check wave info, yeah. You can also ping each wave. So left click is you're expecting a send on a wave, and right click is thinking about sending a wave. I think this will be great for situations where you're not necessarily wanting to be verbal with your teammate, right? Especially a lot of people play this game to be chill. They relax, they play the game as a fun thing. Being able to like left click and right click and not actually have to play with your voice, right, without typing is kind of nice. I think fighter roles is another thing they're going to be adding here. Is going to be really solid for new players as well. I often get asked why I build XYZ on a wave, why I pick certain things over others, etc. I think this would be nice though, especially too for if you lock in fighter role, like being able to choose, okay, I want a tank for my lock in, etc. The difficulties on them I think is kind of neat. I don't know how accurate those will be, but I think the difficulty and such is very, very neat. It's another quality of life feature that I think will just improve upon new players' ability to like garner more knowledge on the game, right? More information available means that people are able to more easily find it. Doesn't mean they're always going to utilize it, but it's an option, right? Seeing it in action here is going to be nice, right? It shows you what it synergizes with, and this is actually massive for figuring out what synergies are available. But you know, kind of go from there. We'll see how it kind of works out in the long run. Auto pause I think is going to be really nice, for the sole reason that, you know, people do have issues with their internet connection. I've had times on stream where I, you know, have a slight disconnect or whatever, what have you, have a crash, etc. Going to need to like restart my PC or whatever. 60 seconds isn't a long time, but you know, it's nice regardless. Gives you a little bit of leeway, especially on some of those like quick crashes, etc. So post-game thumbs up and reporting, I think this was much needed. Not being able to report someone until after, and once you're out of the game, can be sometimes detrimental, right? Because someone can drop a vulgar phrase right on the last wave, and you don't see it until you're already out of the lobby, etc. That would be nice. Being able to thumb up and give someone a good game, etc. Will be also nice. It starts to like balance out the positive negativity scale, right? You want to be able to also say positive things while you can also report. I think it'll be nice. The gift a friend is going to be, I think, really nice for new players. It's basically $7 or $8 of premium essence that you're getting for free, which gives you the ability to get, you know, a skin or two or whatever have you that you want to spend on if you want to drop the money into the card shop. It's all, I think, a valid option. You know, it's just a neat little thing. You know, the devs don't have to do this. It's literally they're giving away money if you think about it, right? Because if someone wants those, if someone wants to buy those skins, they could theoretically spend money on them from out of their own pocket, right? So that's going to be kind of neat. MVP details, I think, will be again similar to the quality of life of the fighter roles, etc. MVP details will kind of tell you why someone's getting MVP over the top of you. I often get asked of what the MVP formula is, and it's all now going to be at least shown to you in one way, shape, or form. If you're interested more in like the nitty-gritty details on the fixes and improvements, I would just recommend jumping into the just patch notes yourself and reading them. I will link them in the description if I remember, and just kind of go through them all. I think a lot of it though is just like major either bug fixes or just quality of life improvements that they don't want to go big into it on, like loading and saving working differently, in load/save working differently with like units that can be hardened or stacked, etc. Will be kind of nice. Reorganizing the menu to have a learn tab is going to be neat, but there's a lot of information in here that I really don't want to go over. And that's kind of it. I was hoping to see some game balance stuff right now, but I hope that they can eventually pump one out this month. I have choice words if you're in my stream about certain units, but that doesn't mean that I'm always right or anyone else is necessarily right. So I just hope they take their time with new units and new players being added to the game and try to figure it kind of all out. But that's kind of it. This is a short one. Just wanted to kind of go over the patch notes because they're allegedly dropping tomorrow, potentially dropping tomorrow. If you like this kind of stuff, check out my Twitch. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all later. Peace.